Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and just to give you a quick update on the ALCS, the Boston Red Sox win their series 4-1 versus the rival Yankees. It looks like Masahiro Tanaka won one game and then lost the final game, the winner go home game. So the Yankees are eliminated. The Red Sox are in the World Series. Regarding our series, we're down 2-3 going back to LA. But one change I'm going to make, and I'm so upset at just the way the rules are implemented in this game. It's no longer the 40-man roster by September 1st. You can be eligible for the playoff roster. It's that you have to be on the MLB active roster, that 25-man roster by September 1st. I do not like that at MLB The Show. I wish they would change that. But we're actually going to sit Orlando Arcia because he is hurting our team more than he is helping. As much as I hate hitting with Jorge Flores, he's going to get the start. And he's going to get the start at shortstop because, man, Arcia is just horrible. I mean, just plain horrible. I mean, he's hitting .079. I mean, it's just insane. He cannot get a hit. Every time I come up to bat with him, he'll get a perfect pitch right on the middle. He'll just hit a pop-up. Like, he just will not hit it solid. So he just needs to sit down, maybe just take a rest for like a couple games, depending on how Jorge Flores does. If he does so bad, I might have to put him back in, but I don't think he can do as bad as Arcia is doing right now. So he's going to get the start at shortstop. But, man, let's get into this Game 6 in LA. Let's go. So we're facing Julio Urias here in a winner go home game once again, down 2-3 in this series. And Brinson is showing off that power versus lefties with a hard ground ball up the middle. So we start off this game nice. Guys on first and second. Friendly Gutierrez comes to the dish.
There's a swing and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. So they're going back. Gone into the bullpen for a home run.
If it wasn't verified before, it's verified now. Friendly Gutierrez is definitely getting a contract extension after this season, and he's proven once again he is our MVP. He's made it to 2 All-Star games in 3 seasons with us, and here he is delivering, keeping our season alive, and his bat is alive and well. And here I'm continuing this hit streak with Travis Shaw getting a hit to the left side. Travis Shaw, man, he's one of the best hitters I've seen on my team that hits balls out of the strike zone that are around the corners really well. I mean, he hits them hard every time. But here, Eric Thames continues to struggle this series. But here, I give Vince Velasquez a start, mainly because Josh Hader, he isn't fully, his stamina isn't up there. This is the perfect game to pitch him, but I believe in Vince Velasquez as well because he's a strikeout pitcher. He may give up big hits sometimes, but he's a solid pitcher. And here, Jorge Flores, he gets the out there and he comes up to bat, but it gets snagged by Willie Calhoun there at second base. And Vince Velasquez is actually going to come to the plate and help himself out here with a little bloop hit to Yasiel Puig in right field. So an unsung and unlikely event to happen there. And Asan Diaz comes up. Man, I love Asan Diaz. He hits the ball nice and hard every time. And he gets a solid hit to the right side. So we got Brinson coming up, and you know he loves to hit against lefties. And he smacks one deep to center field, and that one is going to be caught at the warning track. I swear, when I hit that ball, I thought it was out of here, and we were about to take a 6-0 lead in this game, but instead they double us up. And we're back on the mound with Vince Velasquez. So here in the third inning, getting Yasiel Puig to strike out there. And here in the fourth, though, Corey Seager is getting a hit, man. I'm telling you, this middle of this lineup is just tearing us up this series. Eric Hosmer is going to come up next and get the same exact hit right past Thames. So they come up to bat with a guy on first and second here. Justin Turner hits one deep to right field, but Frank Gutierrez, he's not the fastest guy in the world, but he's got an arm. He can feel pretty well. He saves about maybe 2 runs there. And next up, this is a familiar scene here. Jorge Soler, the former Brewer, comes through for the Dodgers, tying this game up at 3. We once thought this was going to be 6-0. We got robbed almost at the warning track, and they tie the game up at 3. And here I'm bringing in Lucas Erceg, and this time Corey Seager makes another diving play, but overshoots the first baseman. So we're on to the 5th inning, and Brinson gets a hit to the right field, over the right fielder's head. I'm going to wave Erceg come home, but I'm going to hold up because I forgot that's Yasiel Puig. He can get it in quick. He's got that 98 arm strength. So they bring in Yimi Garcia out of the bullpen to get them out of this inning. And Franklin Gutierrez does exactly what I need him to do. A deep fly ball, and that advances both runners. We do bring a runner in to score, so we do take the 4-3 lead. And Jock Peterson is going to come up, take a walk here, and that's one thing about Jock Peterson. If you play quick counts, man, he gives you good counts because his discipline is like 90, high 90s. But here in the 6th inning, Eric Thames comes up and he breaks his slump.
This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Eric Thames, man, I'm telling you, right when you think he's slumping, right when you think he's out of this series, he comes up with a clutch home run, and that one was a no-doubter off the bat. And man, I'm telling you, we were talking about trading him, but I'm too loyal to him, so they have to bring in Liberatore out of the bullpen here in the 7th inning now. And Brinson's going to come up. I know he has that power versus lefties, but this time he pops out to Yasiel Puig. But our MVP, Franklin Gutierrez, comes up again.
Right out of the gate. Now Gutierrez gets into one here as he lets a high drive to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
2 home runs in a winner-go-home game. That's what Franklin Gutierrez does for us. Man, is this happening? Are we going to another win-or-go-home game? Remember in our first series in the NLDS, we went to a game 5 after being down 2-0. This time we are about to go to a game 7 with a 3-run lead, and here Travis Shaw is extending this lead, bringing in Jock Peterson around third base, and Jock Peterson's going to slide in safe, and we take a 4-run lead in the 7th inning. Stuart Turner, he doesn't have exactly the power that Travis Shaw and all these other guys have, so we have the 4-run lead, and we're this much closer to going to a game 7, and they bring in Pedro Baez here in the 8th inning, walking Eric Thames. That's a smart idea because his bat might be hot now. And here the pitcher, Corey Knebel, comes up, and look at that. The Wi-Fi connection went off. It threw off Baez there. So now we have a guy on first and second. Asan Diaz once again comes through for us, and the pitcher, Corey Knebel, is going to slide into third with that 35 speed. He's going to make it from first to third on that one. So Lewis Brinson comes up here, and he gets a pop fly to Yasiel Puig, but I'm going to test the arm of Yasiel Puig. I know it's 98, but Corey Knebel slides in safe, and we have a 6-run lead late in this game, and the game 7 hopes are alive and well because Taylor Youngman comes in the 9th inning, and he brings us to a game 7. Is this really happening? We just might be the comeback team. Down 2-0 in the NLDS, down 3-1 in the NLCS. We force a game 7. What a game from Franklin Gutierrez. What a game from Eric Thames. Breaking the slump. Lewis Brinson, Travis Shaw, all these guys all season have been clutch for us. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Game 7 is next.